Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Pat, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Portal Guns mod. I know I told you guys I'd do some reviews on some mods you really wanted me to do, and this one was the most suggested, so we're going to take a look at this one. It's probably more complicated than any mod I've ever reviewed, but it's really interesting. It's really an awesome mod, guys, so we'll take a look at it. Alright, so the first thing to look at is the guns. So there's a bunch of different guns. There's the regular portal gun, and to craft that, all you're going to need is some iron ingots, a miniature black hole, obsidian, and a diamond. And the recipe for the miniature black hole is just ender pearl dust and a nether star. So that's not it's not that easy to make. And for the ender pearl dust, it's just from smelting an ender pearl. But you can also change the regular default portal gun into 4 different other ones. There's the Atlas portal gun, there's the Peabody's portal gun, the Bacon gun, and the potato gun. And they don't really do anything different except shoot out different portals. And I'm going to grab all these guns and just show you how they work. They're pretty simple to use, the actual guns. But having different ones with you is going to lead to, being able to do more different cool stuff with them. Alright, so basically the regular portal gun, you can right click and you can left click with this, and it will shoot out a portal. And you obviously need 2 spaces for that to spawn. And I'll shoot another one like right over there. So one's right clicked, one's left click, and now they're lit up. So if I go into this, it's going to put me over there. So there's like some really cool things you can do with maps with this, and if I go back through it, I can just go back through like that. And all these shoot out different colors. So now I have the other portal gun on me. And if I shoot this one, it is green and purple. So now there's a bunch of different stuff. I could set this up like as a weird transportation system, and I've never actually played Portal, so I'm sorry on that, but there's a lot of cool stuff you could do with this and make some really awesome maps as well. This one is the bacon one. It really just changes the look of it when you do this. So set one up like that, and I'll fall right from the sky. So you can do some really awesome stuff with these. But not only that, you can actually pick up stuff with these. Oh, and it's really important to mention that you can zoom in with these. And all you have to do is use your mouse wheel for that. So if you click on your mouse wheel, it zooms you way in. So you can look around a lot closer and shoot out wherever you want to shoot your portals. Also, there's a couple different buttons you can hit here. If you hit G, what it's going to do is it's going to grab a block. So you can actually pick up a block with this. And if I like swing this and right click or left click, it'll throw this block. So I can throw it like awesomely far. And not only that, this chest right here, I put a piece of obsidian in it just to show that you can actually pick up one of these things, and it'll keep the stuff in the chest. It won't screw up the chest at all. So I'm gonna try not to throw this too far because I don't want to lose the chest, because it'll be a horrible example. Try to throw it straight up. All right, so it landed like in a really funny spot actually. But yeah, the obsidian is still there, so it's kind of cool that you can do that. Also, guys, so obviously there's portals all over the place. You're probably wondering, how the hell do I get rid of those? So if you hit R, that's gonna get rid of the portals. I have to find the exact gun that I had when I use these. So yeah, there we go, R there, and default gun. So all those are gone. All you have to do is hit R and they'll disappear. But it's kind of cool that you can really set up some interesting stuff with this. There is one last thing you can do with these. You can take these guns and you can actually smelt them. And if you smelt these guns, they're going to give you a single colored gun. Because these both, they obviously shoot out 2. They shoot out 2 different colors. So you can make single colored guns as well. All you have to do is put it into the furnace. And if you want to recraft them, if you like get a purple one and a blue one, you can craft them back together into this gun as well if you really wanted to. So we'll get rid of that and go on to the next thing. So let's put all these away. So it's really interesting. This mod is it's complex, but it's pretty cool the stuff you can do with it. Alright guys, the next thing is the portal spawner, and this is really similar to the guns as well. To make this, you need 4 iron ingots, some diamonds, and a miniature black hole, and that'll get you 2 of these. And what this does, it opens up holes as well. So you put it down like this, and what you need to do is power it. But we'll right click it and check it out first. Do portals close when redstone power is out and is cut? So you can have this set at no or yes. So that's a choice. I'm gonna set it at yes just to show it as an example. And these are the different guns of the exact kind of hole that it's going to make. So we'll choose this one. And if I put down a lever right here and I turn this on, it makes one of those holes. So it's the same thing as the guns. And I set it so if I cut this, get rid of the power, like turn it off, then this will go disappear. But if I had set it the other way, so we'll make another one right here, and we're gonna set this one, so no. We're gonna set this one to no. So if I power this one, it'll turn it on, and if I cut it off, it'll just stay there anyway. So that's the difference between those. So you can do some cool things with this stuff. Alright, the next thing is long fall boots. And these are made from iron ingots, 2 diamonds, and obsidian. That'll make 1 boot. If you put both boots together, that'll give you the long fall boots. So we'll take those, we'll put them on. I might have them on already. I'm not sure if I put them on yet, but yeah, we're gonna put these on. I'm gonna fly up into the air and then set it to, I didn't even realize I'm caps locked. And we're gonna set it to survival, and I'll just show you don't take any damage. And I'm good. No damage at all. So that's beast right there. Alright, let's switch it back. Okay, so the next thing is turrets. The turrets are pretty interesting as well. And to make a turret, you just need iron ingots, redstone, and obsidian, and that'll make you a sentry turret. There's actually no recipe for the oracle turret, and it says I'm different. And I was watching another review on this because it was so complicated I had to watch another review, to be honest with you. And they said that they think that on chance it will craft this one instead. So interesting enough, this is possibly the way to make this. But yeah, I'm gonna put some of this stuff in here. I'm gonna grab these out. There's also the defective turret, and you just get the defective one by smelting a sentry turret. And it's a broken turret is what it is. It really isn't anything other than a turret that doesn't work at all. So we'll put these down, and only cool way to test these, I did not mean to knock those guys over. Only way to test these is to put out tons of them. That's the cool way to do it. So basically, they're gonna shoot anything down that I spawn here. I have a spider spawner, and they're gonna just shoot it with guns. It's awesome. It's so great.
Can I help you?
The thing about these guys, though, is if you knock them down, they pretty much die. So yeah, they're not very tough. The mobs run into them and stuff too. So all you have to do is run through them, and you've pretty much killed like all of them. It's kind of sad, actually, especially since they like talk too. All right, we'll get rid of those. And the oracle turret, I haven't noticed that it does anything. It's quite different, as it just sits there and gets owned by a spider. It just got owned so bad. This one, the defective turret, actually shoots, but it doesn't do any damage. So like you can hear it shooting, but it's not really doing anything. So this one's just a broken turret. Why you'd want to break one, I don't know, but it'd probably be some kind of implementation into a map if you were to use it. Alright guys, the next thing is cubes, and the cubes are kind of interesting. The first one is a weighted storage cube, and to make that you need stone and iron ingots. And there's also one more, which is a weighted companion cube, and for that you need to use a rose on the weighted storage cube, and then it becomes your companion. Which if you put this in your inventory, it heals you every 5 seconds though, so that's like really useful. Okay, let me get rid of some of this crap from the other stuff, and I'll take these out and show you. They're actually pretty weird because you can you can move them around on the ground and stuff. But if I put this weighted storage cube, I can actually push it around. I don't think it has much use other than it's awesome that I can push it around. And if I use the rose on it, there we go. It's my companion now. If I have this in my inventory, it'll heal me every 5 seconds. So that's pretty useful. I had a nice healing thing going on with that. Alright guys, the next thing is there's some music added into this as well. You can actually make a radio, which is made out of iron ingots, and a valve radio loop. And a valve radio loop, you make that from the valve still alive one. You smelt it into this. And to make that still alive one, you need to smelt the weighted companion cube. I don't know why you'd have to smelt that for that, but you do. And to make the want you gone one, you need 2 still alive ones. So it's kind of weird. I don't think I can play any of the music because I believe this is from the actual game, and because of copyright, I don't think I can play any of the actual music. But I think that I can play the radio real quickly. And basically, it turns on, and if you click it, it turns off. So it's just a cool little radio to mess around with. I'm sorry I can't play any of the music from this, but if you played Portal, you probably already know those songs anyway. Alright, now the Faithplate, this scared the shit out of me the first time I stepped on it. I didn't know what it was, you know. When I get into these things, you know, I take all this stuff, I put it down, I kind of stare at it, I'm like, what the hell is this? And I stepped on it, it scared the hell out of me, really. Obsidian, glass, redstone, and iron ingots. And you can actually set up a bunch of these things. They're kind of cool. It'll just shoot you, like, really far. Like, you know, you can keep shooting yourself and set up some kind of, like, intricate, like, system with it. But it can shoot you back and forth. And not only that, if I throw a mob on this thing, I did not mean to do that, but try to get on there. I can shoot the spider across, and he's coming back. And he's kind of just going to go back and forth with that until he's dead. And there he is. But with this, you can actually change how you want to shoot him. Like, I could really add some oomph to this if I would like. And let's do it. I am really further now than before. Well, not too much further, but you know, it's kind of cool that you could change them a bit. But yeah, you can change it to go small amounts as well if you'd want to. Alright guys, now things are going to get a little bit more complicated, and these ones here are the high energy pellet launcher and high energy pellet catcher. And to make these you need iron ingots, gold ingots, and redstone, and for this one, the catcher, you're going to need some obsidian. So basically what you do is you power this. Let me get a torch. Let me get a redstone torch just to, you know, show an example with this. But I power this, and it's going to shoot out this, like, pellet thing, and it's basically going to shoot it back and forth. I put this right here, and you can actually see it makes a mark on the wood, which is really cool, actually. And eventually, it'll break. Once it hits this enough times, this thing's just going to basically explode like that. And it's going to shoot out another. But I can get rid of this, and it can catch it. And when it catches it, it powers redstone. And basically what I had to do was power these 3 different things, which I'm going to show you next. So I'm going to show you what they are. So there's some vents, and this one's a weighted companion cube vent, and this one is a weighted storage cube vent. And basically all those things do is give you one of the cubes. This one will give you a companion cube, and this one will give you a weighted storage cube, and these are the materials needed for them. So that's maybe for like a server or some kind of like game or something like that, trying to give that to people. And there's also this thing called the electronic intelligence indicator, and this is basically just when it's powered, it'll give a check mark. So it's like kind of like a checkpoint type thing, which is made out of iron ingot, a redstone, and glass. And all those things need to be powered to be able to get them. You can see how right now everything is powered because I shot that into there. But what I can do is I can actually get rid of this one and put a new one in there and try this again with that. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and the power will go away. So the power is gone, and you can see this one is back to an X again, and you're gonna see new things come out of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna power this, and we're gonna run over there real quick. All right, so that should power those, and those disappeared and new ones came out, and you can see the checkpoint has gone now. So there's some really interesting things you could actually set up with this stuff. All right, guys, there is one thing left that I want to show you. And what this one is, it basically holds a gun. It is a portal gun pedestal, and that is made from obsidian, iron ingots, and redstone. And what it does is you can put a gun on it, which I already have, so you can put any gun on this. And if I power this, it's just gonna shoot those holes from before. Let me put it right there. So now it's powered. It's gonna just go around in a circle and kind of shoot those holes. So if you want to set up some kind of game or something with it, that's basically what you'd want to do. All you need to do is power it, and it's just gonna go around and shoot things with it. So as you see, it shot one right there. But anyways, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this review, and if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys later.